in my marriage, there's been times where I've been being super spoiled. There's been times I've been less spoiled. There's been times where I feel like I'm not being spoiled at all, even though my husband is fully providing. He's not doing the extra things that, to woo me, to impress me. And I had to learn, what is it that makes him want to go above and beyond? And as we know, most men are going to roll out the red carpet when you guys are in the courting phase. He's going to do a bunch of things to impress you. He's going to spend a lot of money. He's going to really go above and beyond to show that he's a provider, to show off his masculinity, to show off his success, and just to impress you. I mean, that's what men do. But after a relationship, the methods that you have to implement to get this same treatment are a bit different.
Oh, very well. Apparently, hi cousins. I lost my thought, child. We haven't talked about our favorite wife in a couple of days. Me. I'm joking. That's a joke. We're here to talk about the new trophy wife. I know y'all been texting me, messaging me, Janice, girl, you got to get back to this. So let's read that post she posted in her community tab. And let's see what we can read between the lines about. Okay. So she changed her name to Isis. Shout out to all the cousins. Welcome. Hey, cousins. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I came home and I was like, I have to do a video this evening because I know the cousins been emailing me about the new trophy wife. Well, I ran upstairs and just got undressed. And then when I was done, I was like, I was supposed to do a video. So I'm all in my PJs and I don't feel like coming on camera. Okay, so that's what happened. So be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out. Thank you and welcome, and shout out to all of our new cousins. Be sure to check out those Bishop Jake's videos I did. Okay, I'll do a video soon about Bishop Jake's allegedly being in a pink thong on a motorcycle eating a peach cobbler made out of cans. Okay. I will try to do that very soon. Okay, so honey, Miss Isis wrote this in the community tab. It's time. It's too much for me to read twice, girl. I'm tired. Or want to go lay down and read my new book I just got in the mail. It says, if I need to be bullied. So right there, she is trying to manipulate your feelings and your thinking to make you think, because you're asking questions, you're talking about what's going on, that she's been bullied. And if you've been on YouTube, it's come out that she has so many records that she's abused her husband, and she's also abused the baby daddy and hit the baby daddy and so on and so forth. That does not excuse what the husband has done, okay? I'm not, because you know how people, it's like two things can't be true at the same time. I'm just saying that this girl, the people is finding out that this girl is Satan's daughter. Okay? So she says, if I need to be bullied. So right there, she's trying to get your emotions lied on, discredited, and whatever else to bring awareness and put attention on this man's crime, then so be it. Remember, this is the man she married in 2 weeks. This is the man we just heard her say, oh, he spoiled me and he fully provided all of this. But you had posted that he done cut the light off, took your phone, stole your car, girl. Then she goes on to say, all those calling me a liar will eat their words. Okay. I'm not gonna say she lied about the girls. Something definitely happened to the girls, according to her and according to the niece. We just don't know who for sure who did it. She's saying it's the husband. The niece is saying it's her and the son. God forbid it's the little boy. Okay. She says it's sick to see those who have so much negative things to say about me and barely anything to say about the monster who has committed these acts against his own children. The monster, you're still protecting us. You haven't told us his name. This is the reason victims stay silent and the cycle continues. The criminal investigation on my husband began from the time I was in the hospital. Oof. You mean from last year when there was a DV? You filed a DV against your husband, and I think he filed a DV against you? Is that what you're talking about? So let's clarify. She said, I tried to press criminal charges the same time I filed the protective order against him, but was told I couldn't because the state must do it. No, let me say, I don't know how these laws work, so I ain't going to say nothing about nothing, okay? Unfortunately, these situations are more common than you think. And because of this, the state is working through many cases in order to get to mine. In these cases, at least in my state, women cannot just press charges for SA. I believe this is unfortunately because women may have not always been truthful in these situations. However, in this case, it's all very true. It's crazy that these monsters like this can walk free for weeks, months, even years, sometimes before charges or convictions. I can't wrap my head around it. The system must change. I've done everything I can. All that I had left was my YouTube audience, the monster that you married. How come you didn't say that part? This is the monster you chose and married in 2 weeks. For all who pretend that I knew this was happening is completely untrue and sickest assumption I've heard thus far. I can't believe that this is what you all have come up with. Here's my problem, Isis. You was home with the kids all day. You said your husband was on his way home in a couple of hours and pick up the boys. You went to change the baby, the 4-year-old. I don't know why a 4-year-old don't need changing. And you see that the baby was harmed down there. You took the kids to the doctor, and the 2-year-old was also harmed. So my question to you is, Isis, did the husband allegedly started harming the kids that day? You didn't notice anything before? You didn't notice the 2-year-old body was not right down there? Because a 2-year-old, it should be in pull-ups, right? 2-year-old should be in pull-ups. She's being potty trained. And I don't know about y'all, but my kids never had diaper rash because every time that I changed their diaper or pull up, I would wipe them down and grease them up. Grease them up so when the pee came, it's not hurting the skin. So my kids has never had diaper rash. So my question to you, Isis, did he start abusing the kids that night or that morning that you didn't see anything? Because girls' bodies are so sensitive and so fragile and tender and delicate that anything you do down there, any kind of touch, pressure, harm, you will see it. So I'm not going to say that what you say, for all who pretend that I knew this was happening, is completely untrue and sickest assumption. I'm not going to say you knew, but I got questions. Because if you're changing these girls, the 4-year-old, you're giving a bath every night. If she's home with you or she's going to school, you're giving her a bath every night. You're washing her. She didn't say, ouch, that hurt. She didn't come to you and say, mommy, my body hurt. You know, ladies, I gotta be careful. This is YouTube. You can't really say, and then it's kids, you know, you can't really say, like with us, I'll be like cookie, but that's a baby. You can't say that. You don't say that with babies, okay? 4-year-old is a baby. So her body, you gave her a bath last night? Did you change her this morning if she's sleeping in a pull-up? The 2-year-old, how you didn't notice that the 2-year-old's body was being harmed? Again, a 2-year-old is a baby that you're changing several times a day because they might have a pull-up on, you're wiping, you're cleaning them. So how you didn't see? It just so happened that day, the day when your husband's, you've been fighting and arguing about a divorce, that day is the day you saw it. I'm not saying you knew, but I have so many questions. It's not like these kids were, say, 16 and say 13, because a parent is not bathing a 13-year-old unless he's special needs or something. A parent is not bathing a 16. They're pretty much in control of taking care of themselves, washing themselves. So you're not looking at their bodies. You know what I mean when I say bodies, ladies? The Holy Grail. Okay, this is a baby we're talking about. So I want to make sure I don't use, the words that I use for grown-ups. the girls are pretty much taking care of their reproductive organs. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Reproductive organs. So you're not going to be looking at a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old reproductive organs every day. But as a mama, you're going to be looking at a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old reproductive organs every day because you're giving them bath and you're drying them and you're checking to make sure everything is okay. So I just have questions, baby. I got questions. The people are saying you knew it was going on. You didn't want to give up the lifestyle but you know, well, you know what the people are saying about your son. I don't want to even say that because I just can't imagine. And the husband was trying to get away from you to get away from your son because your son was hurting all the kids. Allegedly, I don't know. I pray to God this is not what's happening because it's sad. Okay. She said, for all who pretend that I knew this was happening is completely untrue and the sickest assumption I've heard this far. I can't believe that this is what you all have come up with. Let's not pretend there's been mamas knew their husbands or family members been harming their daughters and sons and didn't say nothing. Can we stop that? Because that is 99% of, especially women being abused by family members. Their mama knew and did nothing and said nothing. So let's not pretend that this is impossible. Okay? This is sickest assumption. If you call me on a Saturday, today you will hear the same ruckus in the background because that's what it sounds like with 5 kids. With your daughter saying, ouch, 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 ouch. What is ouch, 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 ouch? What are they doing that the baby is saying, ouch, ouch, ouch? Who was doing something to her that she screamed bloody murder? That is not kids playing. That child was being hurt and you did absolutely nothing. You stayed on live and you said, if you hear my daughter crying, you hear my daughter, she's upstairs with my husband, she's been cranky. That is not cranky. That is a cry for help. That is the cry my son cry once a year when he goes to get his physical and the doctor has to do his blood work. That's not an everyday cry. That's not, you took, let me not say cookie, Lord Jesus. You took my toy. That's not, you took my toy. That's somebody is hurting me. And you sat on live, you did absolutely nothing. You say she's upstairs with my husband, pay her no mind, act like you didn't hear. Did you not say that? Moving along. That's wholesale 5 kids. I deleted my videos because I'm so tired of being blamed for my daughter's abuse, yet the PDF gets off easy. Thank you immensely. Well, maybe if you had reported it when you claimed he raped you, allegedly, when you said he raped you 4 times, months in your marriage, maybe if you had reported it and packed your bags, grabbed your 2 sons and left, then maybe you wouldn't have known him as a PDF file and he wouldn't be getting away easy, but because you wanted that lifestyle, you stayed with that man, you laid with him, he raped you 4 times and you stayed with him. And you said you thought you could deal with it. And you know why you thought you could deal with it, ma'am? For the lifestyle. Thank you immensely for those whom donated to the GoFundMe. I can now afford to hire a lawyer to fight my husband in court, whom is trying to get custody of his victims. No. You said on the GoFundMe that it is for a new start. I am hearing that you are still in the house. So you're still in the house. You're probably going to get the house for the kids. But he's trying to get custody of the kids. So if he can prove that your son is the one that hurt the children, he's going to get custody. And I hear the other boy, the younger boy, daddy, is trying to get custody of him. And he's been fighting you for years for custody. I bet you that judge is going to give him custody now. He's trying to get custody of his victims. Well, I pray to God the courts and the police will get to the bottom of this, because if he is hurting the girls, then he don't need to have custody. If I hadn't made this video, I would still be in the same powerless position trying to fight a man who has much more resources than I do, which is a scary place to be. Well, I mean, we already did the video. You didn't save no money. You didn't invest, you didn't have no job. Well, you did. You had YouTube and you had your books. You have those courses. And what did you do with all those money, Isis? What you do with all the money? Please stop being so insensitive. Jesus will have the final say. Jesus did have the final say when he said you should choose your husband wisely. That was Jesus' say. Okay, cousins, I love you. I love you. Thank you for those of you picking up my books. Yes, all of my books. Let me show y'all. Y'all been asking about the books. All of my books are available on Amazon. I did put them all on sale. So if you go over on Amazon, the prices you see are the new prices. So it's for I do a Black Friday sale. So all the books are over there. Thank you for those of you picking up the books and leaving me glowing 5-star reviews. I absolutely love and adore you. I appreciate you for loving on me, showing me love, showing me support. So yes, all the books are on Amazon. I'll do another video with all the books because apparently Miss Isis books was $33, and I'm like, 33, my God. I've been writing for years, and I just made my book $30 a few months ago. But I love you, love you, love you. Talk to you later. Let me know what you think about this. Check out the Bishop Jakes videos, honey. Check it out, share it out. Thank you for those of you sharing me out and helping me to grow my channel. I love you. Bye, darlings. Bye. Bye.